So Caden first, since he's nearer. Okay, ship has to load, apparently.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
No, we appear to be made of plastic once more.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
This a personal observation, Caden?
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
I'd love to, but I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Alenko, if you have one failure, it's an inability to speak directly.
Sorry. I'm not looking to dump any baggage, Shepard. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts, instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. I mean, hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Right.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Damn right, them Turians taking our gerbs and blowing up our ships, but we shelled them at Shanxi. Well, we kinda did. We destroyed a scouting flotilla of theirs. And they were about to crush us under the mighty boost of their fleets when the Council stepped in and stopped them annihilating the human race. Which led us to perceive it as a victory, the first contact war we call it. A border skirmish, the Turians probably regard it as.
And the Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Oh.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Are you saying I'm cutting corners somewhere?
I'm saying it's probably inevitable that we'll have to, and when that happens, I want to help you. When someone important to you is up on a ledge, you help them, keep them from mistakes better made by a kid.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals, maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're out of line. No. It's interesting, Caden just second-guessing us. Might be necessary to stamp our authority down here. But he probably doesn't mean badly. I mean, if chips are down, I think he'll accept our decisions even if he disagrees with them.
You're not out of line, Caden. But there are regs.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with John, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
Yeah, quite a difficult skill check, that one.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Okay. Now for Liara. Punishment as well first. Ah, we don't need to.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
No, goodbye. Yeah, I think they're just highlighting the fact that we only ever talk to these people when we want to ask them random questions. So yes, we would.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds boring. No. Do you like it?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Liara is totally socially inept.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Okay, we can, apparently.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, and... yes, Liara doesn't have a personal quest either, which kind of makes sense because, well, we do meet her mother later on. So there's no real need for any personal quest for development. Now, if I remember correctly, we should get a little phone call as soon as we try and activate the galaxy map. Ah, but first, I think we talked to Joker. Just double check. Should always talk to him after a mission. He has something to say. Usually amusing.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Yeah. Shame we can't talk about the mission more with people. That's what I'd like to do. You know, like, you get tactical appraisal, which is just a couple of lines, but it'd be nice to go a bit more in depth, especially if you make a decision which they personally disagree with. You know? It'd be interesting to have party relations you can use to charm and intimidate to persuade people to think more your way, or just generally build up relationships without the use of bribery as happened in Dragon Age. Anyway, we should get a message.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council.
Oh,
I'll patch
God.
it through to the comrade.
Yeah, the Council. Only people we'd like to see less than Udina.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Now, you can't disconnect on them this time because what they have here is kind of vital.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
It'd be nice if they actually told us these things, even if he said, you know, chasing up wild leads. Well, can't you at least keep us informed on what you're doing? But I like the Solarian Councillor, and the Asari Councillor. The Turian Councillor, though.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Oh, Turian Councillor didn't open his mouth once during that encounter, and therefore we felt no need to hang up. I wonder if they did that intentionally, so you wouldn't even have the pretext for hanging up. Anyway, yeah, we now, on our map, we should have Vermeer active. So let's zoom out. Yeah, Vermeer over here in Century Omega. Now, we're going to go to Artemis Tower. It's over here, so yes. Now, there's several side quests to do here, and I'm going to get started on them. So, first things first is to go to Macedon, where I think we have Nisana Dantius' quest. Or Nisana Dantius. Yeah, Dantius I think is how she pronounces it. And we need Keros for the first time, and for the last time. Or the second time, actually. Yeah. Now, if I remember Macedon correctly, yeah, this is the place where we do part of Nisana's quest. There's also Admiral Kahoku's Marines to help out in the adjacent system, so this is a nice set of worlds to do as our side quest for this set. Right, some more scanning or surveying. Anything there? Anything here? Yep. Matrox Risings. Now Sharjilla itself. Right, so let's land. One Earth year orbital period. That's unusual. Right, let's take Ashley. Haven't taken her for a while, and need someone to make up the tech strength. So we could go with Caden. Let's go with Garrus. Let's see. Yes, Garrus. Garrus. Garrus or Caden. Garrus or Caden. Let's go with Garrus. Yeah. Two snipers are, you know, it's not very useful in an indoor environment, which is where we'll be doing the majority of our kind of fighting for this quest. Right, there's a stronghold. There's also an anomaly over here. I guess we could drive to it. There'll be quite a bit of driving in this set, I think. Not sure how much I'll cut out. Yeah. Yes, now I think about it, the number of side quests I plan to do, probably would be wise is to cut the driving out once we're heading in the right direction.
Ready. Say the word.
Right.
Clear.
It's time to get inside before the hazard kills us and confront some pirates who are using this place as a kind of hangout. I remember this place being a bit of an awkward to attack. This may take a little while as we lure enemies out.
Go, go, go!
Now,
You must die.
what we've got to do is... Aha! We are actually getting attacked here.
Hold the line.
Okay, got a shot in.
Hold the line.
The line will be held.
Hold the line. I'm on it.
See, they just come to the front and then don't stay there long enough to
Enemy is everywhere.
actually... Huh, sorry, slavery. Actually be attacked. Now, if you would kindly... I think sabotage her weapon. I'll lift.
Hold the line.
Okay, almost got the Asari slaver.
Hold the line. Hold the line.
Okay, she's put up a barrier.
Hold the
Not
line.
sure if she regenerates. There's a sniper there.
Hold the line. Hold the line.
This could take a while, depending on how
Enemy is
eager they are to
everywhere.
come out.